Minister Nzimande slammed the 4 Educor colleges for a string of irregularities.
The 4 Educor brands can be deemed as dysfunctional, and this is mainly measured against the daily complaints and grievances received from students, most of which remain unresolved. If I'm not mistaken, but if I'm wrong, you will correct me. One of the complaints that I remember receiving was that students were given marks based on exam scripts that were never marked, because the lecturers were no longer at work because they were not being paid. Now, that's the worst sin that can be committed by an education institution, whether public or private.
The colleges that include Damelin have been deregistered due to gross non-compliance.
Firstly, they failed to fulfill the requirements for registration as contemplated in Section 57(2)(b) of the Act. And secondly, they failed to discharge their responsibilities as required by Chapter 6 of the regulations. You can go and check this. In particular, the Educor institutions have failed to submit their annual financial statements and the tax clearance certificates for the 2021 and 2022 years as proof of their financial viability.
Over 13,000 students and about 10 campuses are affected. CityVarsity will be deregistered immediately and cannot enroll any students anymore, while the 3 other institutions will embark on a phase-out program until next year. Students left shocked.
Even today, they didn't even tell us what is happening. So we're in shock. We don't know what to do right now.
But I would like to explain it as a sense of shock, considering they were not the ones who communicated with us. We only heard the news through social media. And then when we came today to ask for questions, we were not given answers.
The challenges with some of the institutions date as far back as 2012. The institutions apparently applied for extensions to resolve their challenges, but still failed to meet the necessary terms and conditions.
From 2012, to get them to rehabilitate themselves. Now, if something is dysfunctional and it is not working out, it is unconscionable for the department to keep it registered, only for them to exploit students even more.
In 2019, the CHE undertook a reaccreditation exercise of some of the Educor institutions. And as a result of that exercise, at the end of 2019, 10 Damelin qualifications and 9 Lyceum qualifications accreditation was withdrawn. And the withdrawal was on the basis of serious quality concerns, which apparently have not been addressed since that time.
Meanwhile, higher education confirmed that plans are being made to place affected students at other institutions and to reimburse them. Patricia Fasaki, SABC News in Pretoria.